What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another 5-minute preview, which is late. I finished moving house next week. I'll be all moved in and settled, new setup and everything next week. So next week the videos will be back to normal. I also go on holiday as well next week, so I apologise that the schedule has been mental, but it will be back to normal for next week. But jumping straight into this preview then, what you're all here for, it is Carlisle United versus Exeter. It is at Brunton Park and it is on Saturday the 19th of August, tomorrow, and it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, where I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I think Exeter are a real strong team. We always struggled against them in League 2, and now I think that we're in League 1 against them. It's going to be one hell of a game. Exeter then, to meet the opponents, they were founded in 1901. Their manager is Gary Caldwell, and he is best known, of course, for his time at Celtic, where he played centre-back. Now, we've made 4 of these videos, and twice I've said the manager is best known for the time at Celtic. Anyway, their stadium is St James's Park that holds 8,219. Mile to mile is 350 miles, so big trip for these Exeter fans, so all the best to them, safe journey. Last season they finished 11th in League 1, not the Championship, typo on my part, and this season they're currently sit 11th as well. Their last 5 games, a friendly against Coventry that ended 2-1, and then a great start to their Sky Bet League 1 season with a 3-0 win over Wickham. They then knocked Crawley out the EFL Carabao Cup, which was a 2-1 win for Exeter. They drew 0-0 against Blackpool again in the league, and then they fell to a 1-0 defeat at Brunton Park on Tuesday night against Portsmouth. Now, it was a bit of a goalkeeper defender mishap, I believe, the goal for Exeter. Maybe poor for them to concede, but their manager said that in possession is where the chances are created, and them losing that possession against Portsmouth is what cost them the goal. So it's going to be a good game because Exeter have had a great start to the season. If you take away that friendly, you know, you've got a win in the league, a win in the cup, a draw against a championship quality Blackpool side, a close game against Portsmouth, which are going to be up in and around the playoff positions this season. So really strong from them. Looking at Carlisle and Exeter's head-to-head, it doesn't make good reading for a Carlisle fan. Of course, we got that win in 2021, that 1-0 home win. But we're going all the way back to the playoffs because that's the game I remember most against Exeter. Obviously, we played them, was it the last game of the season in the league? We got the playoffs because of that result. And then it was 3-3, and then we got beat 3-2 thanks to a Jack Stacey goal under Keith Curle in that 2017 season. The key battles in meeting the gaffers, there they are, of course. But my key that I'm looking at, key player for Exeter for me is Tom Carroll. Obviously came through the Tottenham youth, and it seemed a real good play. You know, he looks like he get on the ball, control the midfield, and make things happen. A bit like what Callum Guy and Moxon does for us. And then I've highlighted Sam Lavelle for Carlisle. I think he was getting a bit of stick on Tuesday night after the Wigan game, but I think he's a top defender. I think we've got a real good defender on our hands there. So he's the person I have picked for Carlisle. Now, going into the prediction and to the team, I'm going to predict a 0-0 because I can't tell either way. I think if we perform like we did in the first half against Wigan, we'll get beat. If we perform in the second half, we could quite easily win the game. So I'm going to sit on the fence and I'm going to go 0-0. Now, this is my team that I would pick. Now, someone in the comments of the last 5-minute preview said, and this is why Paul Simpson's the manager and not some random off YouTube. Absolutely. I wouldn't want anyone else to be the manager of Carlisle. And I definitely wouldn't put myself in that position. This is just the lineup that I would pick, in my opinion. Everyone has different opinions. This is just mine. But my starting lineup would be Thomas Hawley, Jordan Gibson, Paul Huntington, John Mellish, Finn Back, Jack Armour, Callum Guy, Owen Moxon, Luke Plange, Sean Maguire and Sam Lavelle. And I would go with the sort of diamond in the midfield, the 4-1-3-2 type of thing. You could see it better on the Fan Hub app. There's the fixtures as well for the rest of the fixtures over this weekend here in League 1. But what are your predictions? What do you think? Who would you start? What would your starting 11 would be? And of course, what is your score prediction for the game against Exeter? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try and get back to all of you on time this time before the game. But if you're new here, why not subscribe to some weekly Sky Bet League 1 content, mainly looking at Carlisle United with reviews, previews and much more. But for now, thank you so much for watching. The schedule will be back to normal next week, I promise. But I've been CU04, and I'll see you in the next one.
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.